Welcome back to Natural Vitamins Bigger Than Big Show. I'm your host, Renne, and I have two special guests with me today. We have Maz right here, King of Jersey, and we have Willie Sullivan, Breadman, B28 Bread. Thank you guys for being on. We'll start with Maz. Maz, I know you got to get on there and start doing your judging, so I want to get you out of here.
It was a long day.
It was a long day. We went from pre-judging straight to finals with no breaks. Let's get right to it.
Steve killed it today.
He did. Sold out.
Yes.
And not only that,
that's
but
what's up.
It's
Look at
packed.
the energy. It's packed. Everybody's having a good time.
New venue, Teaneck, New Jersey, the Marriott. More space for the athletes
Yep.
and more space for the fans.
Absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
that. Let me know what's going on with you and your shows and what's going on in New Jersey.
Next week, we actually kick off the John Kemper Classic, where we're hoping for a nice big turnout.
I'm sure they are.
We like to pick up where we left off.
Absolutely.
So,
we're just talking about that and what we did last year.
And following this up, hopefully, New York's always a monster, but they share a little bit, so
Yes,
we
indeed.
feed off right off the show. So hopefully the momentum goes into next week.
Absolutely, the John Kemper. Next week, the John Kemper will be held in what arena?
Elmwood Park.
At
Elmwood Park High School.
High School. Definitely go out there, check that out. Also, what do you think about the competitors today?
They were a lot of bodybuilders today. We had a big showing. The men's physique came out really big, which is the newest category, one of our newest categories. Bikini. All the classes were deep. We're talking about almost 400 competitors.
400 competitors. Yeah. At this Metropolitan.
Yeah.
New venue. I think you need it. I think they actually projected it. They'll be bigger and bigger, better every year.
It's just the bigger the venue, the more we can attract athletes. Problem on the East Coast has always been just we outgrow the venues. They're so hard to find.
I've been noticing that, especially at your shows, from one show to the next.
Yeah.
You went to you did the last show was in
Wayne Tech, State County Tech.
Tech, and that place was amazing.
Yeah, it was
Held
fun.
A lot of people, the athletes had a lot of space.
Yeah.
It was well put together. I can't wait to do it this year again.
Yeah, we're there November 7th.
November 7th.
Warming up the Eastern, the big monster.
Absolutely. So tell me in terms of now, what should we expect in the finals coming in tonight in terms of the athletes, how they look? How is the lighting? How is the stage? Because I haven't had a chance to be out there, but being a new spot, this is where Team U is held. So you're having a Metropolitan event here, amateur, where guys get their pro cards.
Yes.
So it's good to see that you guys are showing that to NPC.
Tonight they will showcase themselves. We take another look at them. So we always suggest that they come in shape.
Very good.
Because sometimes classes are close. And if there's something close, we'll take a look at it.
Okay.
All right? Sometimes it's not just in the morning. There's been times where, we had a look, there's a tie, we have to take another peek. So we always suggest that athletes come at their best at night.
You heard it right there. Don't come just in the morning thinking you're winning in the morning. Come prepared in that evening show as well.
Yeah, because you don't know.
Absolutely.
You just don't know.
People can change in that time frame.
Absolutely. You're talking to a pro right next to you, and he's seen stuff like that, even on a pro level. You just never know. So you have to be always prepared. Colors got to be on point. Don't fall asleep anywhere.
Absolutely.
You're here. You worked hard.
I totally get it. And bring it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Bring it. As Mas said, you better bring it when you guys get on stage, all right?
Yes.
Mas, thank you so much for coming
friend,
on.
thank
man.
you.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
My man, one of my sponsors. Love him.
That's it. He's right here, Breadman. Billy.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming on the Big and the Big Show, brother.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you so very much. Let me know, man. Tell me what you've been doing. I know you were in Dominican Republic. You're Mr. International now.
Yeah.
You're bringing P28 to the world.
Sure. Yeah. People are asking for it, so we're bringing it to them. All this year, last year I took a break from competing to really extend the line out, come up with a full line of high protein foods, and that's exactly what we're doing. Today here we debuted the Caramel Turtle, which will be available online at p28foods.com. So you'll be able to get that this week. Sold out in hours. I put a post up in hours.
Guys.
Filled my truck up.
When you get the details on that, get it right away. I need
For
some
sure.
of this, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's awesome, man. Now, tell me in terms of, and you went into the next question. I want to say, when are we going to see Billy on stage?
I'm looking at doing Puerto Rico. I have, this will be my last year competing. Business-wise, it's really extending to the point where it's hard to bring the package that I want to bring to the stage. So I need to really focus on keep building this brand and go from there. So this is going to be my last year. I'm digging deep right now, and with everything I have, I want to get back on the Olympic stage one more time and keep moving forward with P28 Foods.
You know what, I had to mention that, and I talked this with another athlete that came on the show. you're a diverse individual. It's not just the stage, IFBB Pro, and that's it with Billy Sullivan. You're an entrepreneur. It's good to see you're spreading yourself, you're diversifying your portfolio, so to speak. And with these new products, let me know in terms of P28, what other things can people pick up out of it? Just so you know, you have the protein peanut butter and the spreads. You have pancake mix now, which I love. What other products are you working on now? That you said, if you could give us a little tidbit, or I don't want to put you on the spot.
Truthfully, I don't like to do that because we have a lot of copycats that are piggybacking off of what we're doing. So that's why, I really didn't talk about this flavor we're dropping. But I will tell you what, I have 2 pancake flavors coming out this week. The chocolate coconut, which is excellent, especially for our international people. As you know, Dominican Republic, they love coconut. So we're doing things in a diverse way to broaden to everybody. And then I have the strawberries and cream pancakes coming out as well.
Ooh, I can't.
So,
man,
and that's
me
not
hungry,
it.
man.
Of course, when people walk by, they smell the bread and the peanut butters, and people love it. And that's why I keep extending the line. But there's definitely more items coming, and this year, on top of that,
I can't wait. I can't wait. And one thing that's for certain, when we were at, I think last year's Arnold, you had your booth, and you had a chef cooking up your pancake mix, and this is when it first came out. Nobody knew it was there. I remember you got me from the beginning of the entrance. I was like, this smells good.
Of course.
And they smelled and they taste just as good as they smell.
Exactly. This year we have a new booth that we just built, 10 by 20. We're gonna have 2 chef stations in there. We're gonna be doing a lot of diverse different things with our products to show you what you can do with them. We're a food company. We're gonna show you how to use the product, eat the product, and what you can do with it. That's very important to us.
Absolutely, man. I love the products. I love that you guys are making different things for it, and the quality.
The quality is number one for us. That's why I'm here. I'm at every booth. I'm the one that develops the products. I'm the one to develop the brand. I stand behind the brand. 100% quality is in here. As you see, what you see in there is what is in there. I'm a competitor, so the nutrients that is in there is very, very important to us. So that's what makes us P28. The quality, the brand, the diverse type of products that you have. Nobody else is doing that. We're the only ones in the world that bake a bread product with whey isolate in there.
Right.
So we're doing things that no one else is doing, and we're not scared to. And like I said, it's just the beginning. The ball is just rolling for us.
I can't wait to keep going, just to see what you guys do. Because I'm only your friend, but I'm a fan. You know that I'm a fan because of what you've been able to do, knowing where you came from, being the athlete, and like you said, you bring up a good point. I want people out there to listen to what he said. He's an athlete. He eats the stuff. If you're able to eat it and compete, you have to put the right things in your body. You can't be just saying, this, and the other. It'll show in you.
Oh, no question.
And this guy's in tip-top shape all the time that I see him. I'm going to have to put his arms away now. But guys, always a pleasure. Thank you for coming out to NPC, the Metropolitans, being here, this show here in New Jersey, new venue, P28 with new products.
All the time.
I can't wait to see what you're going to do.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so very much, brother.